Hello everybody, welcome to another coding video. In this video, we're going to be making a well-known game, Tic Tac Toe. In this part, we're going to be making the specific turns for each player. Player X goes first, then player O. X, O, X, O, so on and so forth. We'll be using design components such as columns, rows, and buttons. When a player clicks on a button, depending on whose turn it is, the button's text is going to turn into either X or O. So that is what we're going to be doing today. See you there!
So let us start. So first, we made our new project and named it Tic Tac Toe, AshuCodeZ. And now we just need to do our design components. So we need to put like a Tic Tac Toe image, and there should be 9 buttons in total. So let's do that. We have to first take a column. Then we have to take an image. This image, we have to search up a picture of a tic-tac-toe. So let's do that right now. I already have one. It's over here. And now let's make the height a bit bigger, like 300 and 300. Yes. So we have these 300 and 300. Now we want it to go a little bit down. How can we do that? You can use this margin tool, like how I'm already doing. We have to get it all the way to the bottom, but not cross anything out. Right now it's crossing out. It's good. Let me see. Yes, this one is perfect. And yeah, now we have to take three rows. So here's a row. Another row. And another row. Yes. And inside of each rows, we're going to be putting 3 buttons. 1 button, 2 button, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have our 9 buttons. It's getting a bit laggy over here for some reason. I have no idea why. And anyways, yeah, now we have to name them. So this one will be called button 1, button 2, button 3, button 4. So over here, this one will say 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can change that later on. It's because remember, this is like part 1, like we did in our TATACA travel tourist agent and travel tourist. Oh, it's the opposite. Travel agent and tourist chatting app. So there are going to be multiple parts. Like this is part 1 out of 4 parts. So yeah, we can change it in the later parts, anyways. So but 1, 2, 3. This will be 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, now let's get this row. Let's use the margin thing again. We want the 1, 2, 3 to go over here. So -250. No, it makes it worse. -140. 130. We have to tweak it a bit. 300. Yes, perfect. Except now we have to make the horizontal alignment space around. Yes, perfect. space round, space a round. Yes, yes, yes. Now that we have done our design components, now let's work on the blocks. So let's make a variable. This variable will be x, ooks, or you can just call it ox. I'm just calling it an ox. Anyways, so this will be, you can decide. You can use a 1, a 0 or a 1, or a true or a false. I'm gonna use a true or a false, cause I have no idea. That's just my pick. So then we have to have something. So whenever it's one person's turn, whenever let's just say X is the first player and O is the second player, X, it'll check if it's X or O's turn. So as you know already, X goes first, player X goes first. So they'll be like, let's just press 1, and then he just presses 1. But whenever he presses 2, then it should be player O's turn. So it should change this 2 into an O, and change this 1 into an X when player X touches that. So let's do that. So initialize add variable aux to true. Then when button 1 click, then if do else. If go into logic, if add variable aux is true, then do something. If not, then do something. So if add variable aux equals true, true is what do we want to do? True, let's just say true is equal to x. True is x, and false is y. But we're not gonna be using any y anything here over here. So anyways, add variable aux equals true. Then we have to do the text. Button 1 set text x. If add variable is not true, then set to O. From button 1 set text to X, from button 1 set text to O. But whenever we press it, then it should change, and the next player should be the enemy, the opponent player. So if add variable aux equals true, then from button 1 set text to X, then after that we need to do set add variable X to false, because it's the other person's turn. And if add variable aux is true at the first time, if is false at the first time, then it should be changed into true, because it's the player 1's turn. And we have everything for our first button. Let's see. X O X O X O X O X O X O. This is how it should work. Except now that we have learned about one button, now we have to do the same with all the other buttons. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. And even more. And over here. Now let's go down. There should be 9 in total, because there are 9 buttons and 9 spaces in a Tic Tac row. A Tic Tac board, not row. So here is 8. We just need one more. copy to, yes. Now we have our 9, but except all of them have button 1s. So it really does nothing. Look, 1, nothing happens. But whenever we press 2, nothing happens. So let's change all the button 1s to buttons 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, etc. So 2. Okay, so now let us check. But since we are no longer confused with like the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, let's cut these off. These texts off. So delete, 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 delete. It's lagging. Delete and delete. Yes, now let's preview it. We get these little dots. Let's press X, O, X, O, X, O, X, O, X. Already X is 1, but anyways. So as you can see, it has gone in a pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, gone into a pattern. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It goes in a pattern, and it should go like. So this is the general Tic Tac Toe, but in the later parts, we're gonna be learning about some more conditions, like what if X wins? What would happen? And yeah. So see you guys in the next video.